Meanwhile, let's go back to our top story and all that violence and arson in Karnataka's Bengaluru that we saw yesterday does seem to be firmly behind the city. At least for now, the situation is tense. However, it is calm. There have been no further incidents of violence according to the city police since 10:30 last night. But of course, the city in a state of shutdown. Let's now go across to Rituparna Chakraborty, the co-founder of TeamLease. Rituparna, hi. Natasha here. We've spoken on so many different issues in the past, and now, of course, entirely different. Looking at just the impact of what's happening in India's IT and startup hub, the kind of images that have emerged from Bengaluru just yesterday, those buses being burned, all that vandalism, all that arson. What sort of impact does it you believe, have on companies like yours?
You know, very unfortunate what's happening right now around us, and I hope that better sense prevails soon. What the impact of something like this, I know the water issue is a relevant issue. However, the approach, of course, is definitely questionable and something difficult to explain. Very soon, if this continues, we've seen 4 burns in Karnataka in the last 45 days or breakdowns. Very soon, the city would actually be without food, without jobs, because this city attracts jobs from not over across the country, but from across the world. And this doesn't leave quite a good impression in the world, the people who are watching us from all over. And it's an issue which can definitely be resolved with consultation. I don't know what violence can ever achieve and has ever achieved. And of course there are bigger issues in this country. I'm not saying that water is not an issue that we should be paying attention to. But then, is this the way we should go about doing it? And for example, for a company like ours, we provide employment to over 1 lakh kids. Now, at this point of time, I would like to put all my resources to help them, to take their queries, to release their salaries, their reimbursement,
right,
so on and so on. I can't do it because we're all locked in.
Right. Tell me one thing, Rituparna, of course, that it really is, well, you can't do what you set out to do, you can't do what you are hoping to achieve, which of course at the center of it lies providing all that employment. What are the kind of losses in monetary terms that we are looking at, you believe, not just for yourself, but perhaps for this entire space?
It's very difficult to quantify for me as an individual right now, but it's mammoth, because it's not just opportunity lost, time lost, it's properties, lives, livelihoods. I think it's very difficult to put a figure, but I think you can safely assume that the impact of it would take a long time for us to make do.
Right, fair enough. The losses undoubtedly, Rituparna, will be mammoth, and it will be a while before the city can find its feet again. Thanks very much for your time today, Rituparna. Let's hope that you can get back to doing what you set out to do soonest. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Natasha. Bye.
Bye.